In this video, we'll discuss the next lecture, that is 1.9. We'll discuss examples on Green's theorem. In the previous class, we have studied three integral theorem, Green's theorem, Stokes theorem, and divergence theorem. So in this class, we'll start examples on Green's theorem. First example, verify Green's theorem in a plane for integral 3x square minus 8y square dx plus 4y minus 6xy dy, where C is the boundary of the region enclosed by y equal to root x and y equal to x square. So this is the given example. So we have to verify Green's theorem for this. So for that, first we need to find the points of intersection of the given regions. So here given the region is enclosed by these two, that is y equal to root x and y equal to x square. What are these? These two are parabolic equation. Using these equation, we can find points of intersection. So see here, we are given with the equation y is equal to root x and y equal to x square. As I said, these are the two parabola. So this on the plane, one curve is like this and the curve is like this. So this is y is equal to x square and this is y is equal to root x. This is the point of intersection. This is the point of intersection. So this is origin 0, 0. And now we have to find point of intersection. How will you find? We can write it as root x equal to x square or x is equal to x raised to 4. So this implies x raised to 4 minus x is equal to 0 or x into x cube minus 1 equal to 0. This implies x is 0 and x is 1. So when x is 0, what is y? Y is 0 and x is 1, y is 1. Therefore, what are points of intersection? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, and 1. These are the points of intersection. So this is 0, 1. Sorry, this is 1, 0. Here y will be 0. So 1, 0, and here 1, 1, and here 0, 1. Okay. This is how to find the points of intersection. So after finding points of intersection, what we have to do? We know this Green's theorem. What is the formula for Green's theorem? Green's theorem formula is m dx plus n dy is equal to double integral over r, that is dou n by dou x minus dou n by dou y into dx dy. This is our Green's theorem. So now we have verify means what? We need to prove LHS equal to RHS. Yes? First, let us consider LHS part. So what is LHS? That is over C m dx plus n d. Yes. Here I will denote these point by O. This is A. Yes, this point is A. Now OA, AB, OAO. Now this region C, it can be divided in this whole space is C. Yes. Now here it moves from O to A to O. Yes. So we can divide this integral in two parts, that is from OA m dx plus n dy plus integral over AO m dx plus n dy. I will call them as I1 plus I2. Just we are saying denoting them. Now just see along OA. So along OA, what is this curve? As I said, this curve is y equal to x square. Along OA, y is equal to x square. So then what is dy? Dy is equal to 2x into dx. And here x varies from 0 to 1. Yes. So keeping all these points, we can write I1 as integral x varies from 0 to 1 m into dx. What is m? M is 3x square minus 8x raised to 4 dx plus n dy. What is your n in the example? Given it is 4y minus 6xy. So 4y in place of y, I write x square minus 6xy. 6x into x square. X square into dy. So this is nothing but, let me write one more step, x equal to 0 to 1. 3x square minus 8x raised to 4 dx, and here so in place of dy I need to write 2x dx. Yes? So it is 2x dx. Yes? Now plus 4x square, 4x square into 2x. Shall I write it directly? 8x cube dx, yes, minus 6 into x square into 2x. 12 x raised to 4 dx. Yes? So in overall x equal to 0 to 1. X square terms you have 1, 3x square plus 8x cube minus 8 minus 12, 20 x raised to 4 dx. Yes. So now you can integrate now. So what is that? Integration of 3x square, you get it as x cube plus 2x raised to 4 minus 4x raised to 5, limits from 0 to 1. When you substitute the values, you get minus 1. So it is I1 is equal to minus 1. Now along above. Along above, our curve is y is equal to root x, then y square is equal to x. So dx is equal to 2y dy. Yes? And here y varies from 1 to 0. Yes? Now I2 can be written as y varies from 1 to 0. Now 3x square minus 8x raised to 4. Yes? 3x square minus 8x raised to 4. So it is 3x square So the x square is y raised to 4 minus 8y square and dx is 2y into dy plus 4y minus 6xy, x is y square, so y cube into dy. So this is equal to integration from 0 to 1. So 3 times 6 y raised to 5 minus 16y cube plus 4y minus 6y cube d1. This is equal to 0 to 1. 4y minus 22y cube plus 6y raised to 5 dy. Now we have simplified. You can integrate now. So it is 2y squared minus 11 by 2 y raised to 4 plus y raised to 6, limits from 0 to 1. When you substitute the limits, I2 is equal to 0 minus 2 minus 11 by 2 plus 1. So I2 is equal to 5 by 2. Hence, LHS is equal to what? It is I1 plus I. I1 is minus 1 plus 5 by 2. So it is 3 by 2. So LHS we got 3 by. Now we need to find RHS. So what is RHS formula? So RHS is what it is, double integral over region R dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y into dx dy. So in the given equation, what is m? In the given equation, just I am writing it for your convenience. In the equation, m is 3x square minus 8y and n is 4y minus 6x. Yes. If you want, you can calculate it before only. We need dou m by dou y, differentiate partially with respect to y. So it is minus 16y and dou n by dou x is minus 6y. Right? So you use them. So what happens now? RHS is equal to integration over x equal to 0 to 1 and integration y equal to 1 to 0. That is the since 0 to 1 and what is our curve? Curve is from x square to yes, y is equal to x square to root x. So it is minus 6y plus 16y dy. So now integration from 0 to 1, that is x equal to 0 to 1. Now it is y equal to x square to x root x. So difference integrate with respect to y now. So it is minus 6 into y square by 2, or else you can write directly, take it as 10y. So 10y is now directly here you can write it as 10y into dy into dx. Yes, limits are x is equal to 0 to 1 and y is equal to x square to 2. So now here keep this first integral also is different integrate with respect to y, that is y square by 2, limits from x square to root x. This is for y. This implies x equal to 0 to 1 is 5 y square, or directly you can put the limits x square to x, so that you get x equal to 0 to 1. Here it is upper limit. I'll take 5 outside. Upper limit where y square root x square is x minus, here it is x raised to 4 dx. So now again integrate. So 5 into x square by 2 minus x raised to 5 by 5, limits from 0 to 1. So this is 5 into upper limit 1 by 2 minus 1 by 5. Lower limit is 0. So it will be 3 by 2. So RHS is equal to 3 by 2. So you saw thus we have LHS is equal to 3 by 2 is equal to RHS. And hence Green's theorem is very good. Suppose in this example, if you are asked to evaluate the line integral using the Green's theorem, we need to do only the RHS part, means this part. If they ask to find the evaluate the problem using Green's theorem, means this is enough. This part is enough. Whatever I did now, this part is enough. Just finding the value 3 by 2 is enough using this RHS part. Means finding the dou m by dou x and dou m by dou y and dou n by dou y, dou x and double integration, taking the limits is enough. Since they asked you to verify the Green's theorem, we need to do both LHS and RHS part. Yes. So now this is what the problem which I explained. Now employ Green's theorem in a plane to show that the area enclosed by a plane curve is 1 by 2 integral over cx dy minus y dx, and hence find the area of the ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. So excuse me. So now this is your Green's theorem formula. Integral over c m dx plus n dy, double integral over r dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y into dx dy. So we call this as equation 1. Now area enclosed by a plane curve C is integral double integral over r dx dy. Yes. Now here what is given? This is the plane curve. So in this curve, using this curve, we need to find n and m. So taking n as x by 2 and m as minus y by 2, we obtain dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y as 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 equal to 1. Means what? Now what is your curve? Given curve is 1 by 2 integral x dy minus y dx. What is your formula? We have integral formula as m dx plus n dy as over c. So compare these two, then we can write by comparing these two, we can take n as x by 2 and m as minus y by 2. This is how to take the values. So then we want dou m by dou y. So dou m by dou y is minus 1 by 2 and dou n by dou x is plus 1 by 2. Yes. And in the formula we have dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y. So dou n by dou x is 1 by 2 minus of minus 1 by 2. Yes, that is 1. So now equation 1 becomes what is your equation 1? That is 1 by 2 integral x dy minus y dx over c is equal to double integral over r dx into dy is equal to what? Area. Now, to find the ellipse, area of the ellipse. So what is ellipse? Given ellipse is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So we know x is equal to a cos theta and y is equal to b sin theta, and theta lies between 0 and 2 pi. So now dx will be minus a sin theta d theta and dy will be b cos theta d theta. Yes. Therefore, area is equal to 1 by 2 integral over theta is equal, varies from 0 to 2 pi. So it is x dy, x is a cos theta into dy is b cos theta d theta minus n y dx, y is b sin theta into minus a sin theta d theta. Yes. Therefore, it is 1 by 2 integral from 0 to 2 pi. It is AB, both the side it is common. So it is cos square theta minus, that is plus, minus into minus plus. So sin square theta d theta. This is equal to 1 by 2 integral from 0 to 2 pi, that is AB into d theta. So AB by 2 is a constant, and integral of 1 is theta. Theta varies from 0 to 2 pi. So it is AB by 2 into 2 pi. So area is equal to pi AB. Area of the ellipse is pi AB square units. Area of the given ellipse is pi AB square units. Now We'll move on to next example. By employing the Green's theorem, find the area of asteroid x equal to a cos cube theta d theta and y is equal to a sin cube theta. So now the asteroid it looks like this. So these are the points of the asteroid. Now total area is 4 times area in the first quadrant. 4 times area in the first quadrant. So area in the first quadrant is x dy minus y dx, this part. So as you calculated, the what is given thing, x is a cos cube theta and y is b sin cube, a sin cube theta. So 4 times this, 1 by 2 of this, then it is 2 times. And here, each time it is from 0 to pi by 2 for each quadrant. So it is a cos cube theta into 3a sin square theta cos theta dy. Find dx and dy. Substitute here so that using the reduction formula of the integration, you will get the area of the given asteroid as 3 pi a square by 8 square units. These are some of the examples of Green's theorem. So I will continue my next lecture here only so that we'll finish off this module. Now we'll solve some one example on Stokes theorem. So verify Stokes theorem for vector f is equal to x square plus y square I minus 2xyj taken around the rectangle bounded by x equal to 0, x equal to a, y equal to 0, y equal to b. So what is Stokes theorem? Stokes theorem is this formula. Integral over c vector f vector dr equal to double integral over s. This is the surface now. So del cross phi vector f dot n cap ds. So here we are finding the this for verifying this for rectangle which is bounded by these values 0 0 a 0 a b and 0 b. So now vector is given the vector f dot vector dr. This is vector f x square plus y square dx minus 2xy dy means this is vector dot product of these two. Yes. Now integral over c vector f dot vector dr is equal to again vector this one is over this bounded over the rectangle. So it is from O to A to B, B to C, and C to O. So likewise, we divide this integral. So integral over from O to OA on AB, on BC, and CO. Now we call them as I1 plus I2 plus I3, I4. So along OA, y is 0. Means dy is equal to 0 obviously. Then x lies between 0 and a here. Therefore, I1 is integration over x equal to 0 to a. Then your integral becomes this is. So here y is 0, so only you will left out with x square. So x square dx. That's why it is when you integrate x cube by 3, 0 to a cube by 3. Your equation, our integral will be it is x square plus y square dx minus 2xy dy. First one, we just I am writing simply. For this integral is x varies from 0 to 1. So and here y becomes 0. That's why it is only we left out with x square dx. So after integration, it is x cube by 3, 0 to 1. That's why 0 to a, not 1. So it is a cube by 3. Here y is equal to 0. Next, second one, along AB, what happens? X is equal to A. And when you differentiate, it will be 0. And here, y lies between 0 and b. Then our integral I2 is what? Here, y varies from 0 to b. Now, the equation x equal to a and dx is 0. Since dx is 0, this part will be 0. And here, x is a, 2ay and into dy. So, it is minus 2ay into dy. So, this implies it is minus ay square, 0 to b limits. So, it is minus ab square. Next one, along BC, y is equal to b. This implies dy is 0 and x lies between a and 0. So I3 will be integral from x equal to a to 0. Now what happens when y equal to b, dy is 0? This whole expression turns out to 0. So you will have to do with this. So x square plus b square dx. So it is x square plus b square dx. So it is x cube by 3 plus b square x. That is a to 0. So we'll get minus a cube by 3 minus ab square. And fourth one, along CO. So along CO, x is 0. Again, dx is 0. Then y lies between b and 0. Therefore, I4 is equal to y is equal to b to 0. And here, since x is 0 and dx is 0, everything will turn out to 0. It is 0. Hence, what happens now? Integral over C vector f dot vector dr is equal to sum of all the vector integrals. So it is a cube by 3 minus ab square minus a cube by 3 minus ab square. So it is minus 2ab square. We call this as equation 1. Now, we'll find del cross vector f. So it's a cross product of del and this vector f. So ijk dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z, and coefficients of this dx are x square plus y square, or dy are dxy, and here it is 0. Now, when you open the bracket, since it is 0, only we'll get, after opening the determinant, we'll get 2y minus 2y, that is minus 4y. Means for k only, d by dx of, this one, d by dx of minus 2xy is 2y. D by dou by dou y of x square plus y square is minus 2y, like this. So, now, we want to find del cross f dot n cap into ds. So del cross f we found as minus 4yk, and n cap is, it's the summation of dy dz into I. So dy dz I dz dxj plus dx dyk. Yes. So this is equal to this 4yk, so minus 4y dx into dy. Now double integration over s del cross f dot n cap ds. Now double integration over region R of minus 4y dy dx, and this is equal to, our regions are x equal to 0 to a and y 0 to b. So it is minus 4y dy dx. That is equal to minus 4 x equal to 0 to a, y equal to 0 to b, y dy into dx. So it is minus 4 x equal to 0 to a, it is y squared by 2 into 0 to b dx. So it is minus 4 x equal to 0 to a, b squared by 2 dx. So this is equal to minus 2b square x equal to 0 to a dx. So minus 2b square into x 0 to a. So it is minus 2ab square. All this is equation 2. Now just compare 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, what we conclude? We conclude that LHS is equal to RHS is Stokes theorem verified. So this is how to verify the Stokes theorem for the given examples. So now we'll check one more example on divergence theorem. Yes. So use the divergence theorem to evaluate double integral over S f vector f dot n cap as ds. Means what? To find the flux across the surface. This is flux across the surface over the entire surface of the region above xy plane bounded by the cone z square equal to x square plus y square. The plane z equal to 4 where vector f is 4x zi plus xy z square j plus 3 zk. This is the given plane. So according to divergence theorem, double integral over S vector f dot n cap ds is equal to triple integral over v, that is the volume, divergence vector f dot vector f dv. So first again verifying means what? We have to show LHS equal to RHS. Yes. So divergence of f is what? Del dot vector f. So vector f is given. So del we know. That's why it is del dot vector f will be 4z plus xz square plus 3. That is the del, you know, dou by dou xi, dou by dou yj, dou by dou zk. Dot product of that multiply same coefficients of I, j, k, so that you will get 4z plus xz square plus 3. So now RHS triple integral over v divergence of vector f dv. So triple integral over v 4z plus xz square plus 3 dx dy dz with suitable limits. Now putting z equal to 4 in z square equal to x square plus y square. What happens? the region is bound above, it is bounded by the cone. So it is x square plus y square equal to 16. Hence, y varies from minus square root of 16 minus x square to plus square root of 16 minus x square here. Plus or minus square root of 16 minus x square. That's why y varies from minus of this to plus of this. If y is 0, then what happens? X square is equal to 16. And x varies from plus 4 to minus 4 to plus 4. And z varies from 0 to 4. So, therefore, z varies from 0 to 4, x varies from minus 4 to plus 4, and y varies from minus 16 square root of 16 x square to plus square root of 16 minus x square. This is how to find the limits by using the given bounded region. So, our del dot f is 4z plus x z square plus 3 dy dx dz. Now, take the limits carefully and integrate. So, now z is equal to 0 to 4, second integral x to minus 4 to plus 4. Now integrate with respect to y, so that you will get 4z plus xz square plus 3, and dy is what? 2 times square root of 16 minus x square. Here dy is 2y into dy 16 minus x square, square root of 16 minus x square, dx dz. Now we'll multiply it separately. 2 into 4, 8, z square root of 16 minus x square dx dz plus 2 times xz square root 16 minus x square dx dz plus 3 into 2, 6, the limits, the integrals, square root of 16 minus x square dx dz. Now, second term is 0 since x root 16 minus x square is an odd function. This is an odd function, so that's why it is 0. Now, first one 16. Now integrate. So integral from z equal to 0 to 4 z into here. First term this one. Now integrate with respect to dx. So so x into square root of 16 minus x square by 2 plus 8 into sine inverse of x by 4, x equal to 0 to 4 dz plus here again z equal to 0 to 4, x into square root of 16 minus x square by 2 plus 8 into sine inverse of x by 4, x limits are from 0 to, because for this we have a standard formula, square root of 16 minus x square. Now substitute the limits, these limits, so that you will get z here 16 into integral from z equal to 0 to 4 z. After substituting the limits, we will get 0 plus 8 pi by 2 dz plus 12 into integral from z equal to 0 to 4, 0 plus 8 pi by 2 dz. So now it is 64 pi z square, again integrate z square by 2 from z equal to 0 to 4, and it is 48 pi z integration, that is into dz only, so that why integration is z from 0 to 4 limits. So that you will get 512 pi plus 192 pi, that is 704 pi. So thus it's double integral over s vector f dot n cap ds, that is a flux over the given area is 745. That is what this is the flux across the given surface is 7045. This is how to use the divergence theorem to find the flux across the given surface. This completes the module 1.